Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So for you, Scorpio, please understand before I begin that these energies can be vice versa. So this could be you, but it could be the other person also. All right. So I feel like there's some very intense energy here, intense feelings, thoughts surrounding whether or not to communicate with somebody, whether or not to start something again, or to start communicating with someone again, or to send off that actual message. So this is about a decision for the future, something that ultimately would make this person very happy, or something that they're wishing for. They're currently very distressed over this decision, and it's because of the past, or because of something that happened in the past, or even because of their own past. And so I feel like this person ended it before you could, or you know what I mean, vice versa. I feel like they didn't think that you were going to choose them in the end. They felt left out. This person is prone to negative thinking. They have the imprisonment card here. Okay, so that's like an Eight of Swords type of energy, where they're trapped in their mind, feeling there's no way out. They've got a lot of fears and anxieties. We have the Air card here, which speaks to how the mind works and what's actually on this person's mind. What's on their mind is that something feels very unfair. This could be that this person has information that they're not sharing. Maybe that's what's on their mind. Or they feel that you do. Let me see. This person may have, or either they've broken a rule, or they feel that the other person broke a rule, or broke their rule. Imagination again. So they could have felt like somebody was kind of double dealing, not being fair. I feel like they felt pushed out, but a lot of it, it's like they felt like they were a victim of this person, but in fact, they were a victim of their own thoughts, of the imagination, of their own fears, because of a very how would I say, difficult past when it comes to love and trust feelings. This person, yeah, see, they're looking back. This person walked away just overwhelmed in the emotion of it all. But even as they're walking away, they're looking back, because I don't believe that they wanted this ending at all. This person is looking back at a connection. They feel stung, or they would have stung you in parting. You would not have expected it, or that they didn't, however, whichever way this goes. Now, this person here, I feel like there's been a lot of reflection. The Grail Knight is here. That's like a hermit energy where they're going inside and what are they thinking about? What is on their mind? What is causing or stirring up a lot of these intense feelings and emotions at the moment is an action they took in the past and this feeling of being set aside or that they were going to be set aside. That's what made them angry. They thought that they were going to be set aside or that you wouldn't choose them in the end. But this, all of those thoughts were coming from their own past. The air card is here. It's the imagination. And so, that's just because they didn't have the facts, the imagination just kind of swooped in, built upon their own experiences from the past, right, to fill in the blanks. And since their experiences were not good, they reacted badly. I think that they see this now because it's what they're looking at. They're looking at, look where the light is shining. They're looking at their own cup. And that is huge. That is big. That is what they need to do for these answers. The question is, now that they've found these answers, now that they see this truth, because we have the Ace of Swords here, right? We have the Four of Wisdom. This is wanting to get back something that, that you've lost. So now that they see this truth, and we know that they want to get this person back, they want to send off this message. The question is, how are they going to do it? How are they going to get this person back? See, this is what the Emperor is thinking about. He's also up here with this card of wanting to get somebody back. There he is. See? Whoops. Okay. See there? Yeah. So, oh my God. Look at this next card. Ace of Cups. So, how can I make things Six of Swords next? Oh my God. Knight of Wands. I'm telling you, you are either dealing... I have wands and air all over this reading. Wands and fire. And fire at the heart. If you're not dealing with a person of fire and air, then you would have that strongly aspected in your, in your chart. I feel like this person is they're fighting, battling some inner demons, fears. This angel here is trying to guide them, trying to get them to see the signs or show them the way. And this is about standing up, taking back their power, okay, and moving this where they want to go. So they have the power to do this, and but maybe they're not listening to their intuition because the angel is trying to show him the signs, but there's like this little demon there fighting her off, and so this would be more about listening to the intuition than listening to those swords. If they could but quiet their mind, like the Grail Knight here, they would see where they need to go, what they need to do. And this is what they want. They want to go and tell that person how they feel. And that's what they want. Or they could be wanting to go and test these waters and find out how they feel. Yes, they're very, very tempted to do this. But the moon is here, you know. They've been stung before, so they're being careful, being watchful. The moon can indicate that where this is going or how it's going to go is a mystery to this person. There's deep feelings that are surfacing here. There's something they're not seeing, and I feel like because they cannot see the way forward, because they have to kind of step into the unknown here, it's causing them a lot of anxiety and worry. So it's a situation where they need to take back their power and just kind of take that leap of faith, you know. So here they sit in the Four of Swords, and they're thinking back to the past. Okay, there they, oh my God, these cards are just so clear of what they want to say to you. Look at that. Four of Swords, there he is, stuck, thinking back to the past about that incident with that Knight of Swords. And that Knight of Swords is all over this reading. He's all over this reading. There he is again. So they're thinking back to the past and all of the damage that has been caused by that action. Death says that all present and past ghosts need to be overcome. That this person, especially if they want to move forward with this Six of Swords, okay, and we had the Six of Swords here also previously, I think it was in the deck. The ghosts need to be overcome if they want to proceed with this action, okay? And here they are. Look deep into your cup. That's what they're doing here. So look deep into the cup. Look back at the work you've done. Look back at where you've come from and what happened. This person left something undone. They threw their tools down on the bench and they left. Now, so they come back to revisit here this scene, and you'll notice that they are alone. So this is a card of looking back at the work you've done, at the decisions you've made, and how you actually landed up here or ended up here alone. So this look back is what they need to do to overcome the ghosts of the present and the past that are affecting this person's life and their happiness. It's robbing them of happiness. It's time for them to change. It's time for this change to happen. They have the power to do this. But what I see is they're sitting here. The past is behind them, and we notice that they're sitting here with their arms crossed. They're very, very stubborn, this person. They're very, very stubborn. So they're stuck here. They're not open to it at the moment. But they're thinking about what happened, but they're not necessarily looking or taking action yet. But they will. They will, because they're thinking about it. Mm-hmm. And so will they actually send off that communication is what you'll be wanting to know. We see that there's the rods. They've not yet left the ground. Okay, so will they is the question. Because for this person it could feel somewhat risky. They've got to step into the unknown, and that makes them very feel very insecure and afraid. but they really, really want to go back. Here they are. They're very, very afraid, wondering if that communication that they desired to make, wondering if it will ever happen, you know. It's because it's like they get there and then they become afraid and they withdraw, you know. The ghosts of the past. But these cards here, especially this one here, is telling you that these cards in front of it will definitely come to pass. It is going to happen. So, what are these cards? It's a reunion. It's a private conversation that is going to take place. And there's the message. So, this message and this message here will come to pass. It will happen. It's already on their mind. It's already in the works. It's already being created. And even this person they're thinking about it, but they haven't actually made that decision yet. But they're going to. That's what they're telling me. And that's what I'm passing on to you. And so, this message is coming. And actually, and this communication, this private communication between the two of you, this is where something is going to be shared between the two of you. Some shared information, okay? Feelings. This is like a love letter. So there's feelings, emotions. There is going to be talk about love. The Ace of Cups is here. We know this person is deeply in love with you and wants to move forward with you and wants to tell you how they feel and is so very tempted. And believe me, they are going to give in to that temptation. This conversation that they desire will come to pass. This private conversation where they will exchange, things will be shared, will come to pass. And it may come sooner than even they realize. But I see it. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.